Success is one of the most misunderstood words in the world. From the time we're young, we're taught to chase it, admire it, measure ourselves against it, and believe that once we reach it, everything will finally make sense. We're shown images of luxury, applause, money, freedom, respect. We're told that success will solve our problems, silence our doubts, and prove our worth. But what almost nobody talks about, what very few are willing to admit, is the dark truth about success. Success does not save you. I used to believe that once I achieved enough, earned enough, built enough, the anxiety would disappear. I thought confidence would automatically arrive the moment results showed up. I thought peace would be waiting at the finish line. But success is not a finish line. It's a mirror. And whatever you are internally, it reflects it back, louder. The dark truth about success is that it amplifies who you already are. If you're insecure before success, you may become even more insecure after it. If you lack discipline before success, it will expose that weakness. If you're empty inside, success does not fill that emptiness, it magnifies it. We see the celebrations. We see the highlight reels. We see the victory speeches. What we don't see are the quiet nights when the pressure grows heavier. Because the higher you climb, the more people expect from you. The more visible you become, the more you're judged. The more you achieve, the more you fear losing it. Nobody prepares you for that part. Nobody tells you that success can feel isolating. That as you grow, your circle often shrinks. Not because you're better than anyone, but because your standards change. Your habits change. Your priorities change. And sometimes, the people who were comfortable with the old version of you don't understand the new one. Growth isolates before it elevates. The dark truth about success is that it demands sacrifice. Not just time. Not just comfort. Sometimes it demands relationships. Sometimes it demands familiarity. Sometimes it demands the version of yourself that felt safe. Success costs more than most people are willing to pay. Costs late nights when nobody notices. Costs discipline when nobody applauds. Costs saying no when everyone else is saying yes. Costs staying focused while others are distracted. But here's what makes it even heavier: even when you pay the price, there are no guarantees. You can work relentlessly. You can sacrifice comfort. You can commit fully. And still face failure. That uncertainty is terrifying. Because pursuing success means stepping into the unknown. It means risking rejection. It means risking embarrassment. It means risking looking foolish in front of people who never dared to try. Dark truth is that success requires you to become comfortable being misunderstood. When you chase something beyond average, people will question you. Some will doubt you. Some will project their own fears onto you. And if you're not mentally strong, their doubt becomes your doubt. Success requires resilience more than talent. We glorify talent. We romanticize natural ability. Discipline beats talent when talent refuses to endure discomfort. And endurance is not glamorous. It is repetitive. It is quiet. It is often boring. Before recognition comes repetition. Before applause comes isolation. Before the breakthrough comes the breakdown. There were moments I questioned everything. Moments when progress felt invisible. Moments when quitting would have been easy and socially acceptable. But success does not belong to the comfortable. It belongs to the consistent. And consistency is rarely exciting. The dark truth about success is that it does not fix internal struggles. If you lack self-worth, achievement may distract you temporarily, but eventually you'll realize external results cannot repair internal wounds. You must build your character alongside your ambition. Because success without character is dangerous. It inflates ego. Breeds arrogance. Distances you from reality. An ego destroys faster than failure ever could. Another truth. Success permanently raises your standards. Once you see what you're capable of, you can't unsee it. You can't comfortably return to mediocrity. And that awareness creates pressure. Because now you know the difference between discipline and excuses. Success removes excuses. People assume that once you reach a certain level, everything becomes easier. In some ways it does. Opportunities expand. Confidence grows. Pressure multiplies. The expectations rise. You're no longer fighting just to win. You're fighting to maintain, to sustain, to evolve. And sustaining success is often harder than achieving it. Dark truth is that success demands constant growth. You cannot rely on one victory forever. You cannot live off past achievements. You must adapt, improve, reinvent. Complacency quietly destroys momentum. Another reality no one talks about is how success changes relationships. When you start rising, people's energy shifts. Some become supportive. Others grow distant. Some celebrate you publicly but resent you privately. Navigating that requires emotional intelligence. You learn that not everyone clapping is truly rooting for you. Not everyone silent is against you. Success sharpens awareness. Teaches discernment. Teaches you that loyalty is rare. That authenticity is rare. That peace is rare. And eventually, peace becomes more valuable than applause. Because applause fades. Tension shifts. Trends change. But peace sustains you. If your definition of success is only money, status, or validation, you will eventually feel empty. True success is alignment. Alignment between your values and your actions. Between your vision and your discipline. Between your ambition and your integrity. Without alignment, achievement feels hollow. I've seen people reach milestones they once dreamed of and still feel unsatisfied. Because they built success externally but neglected themselves internally. And that imbalance is dangerous. Dark truth is that you must grow emotionally at the same pace you grow professionally. Otherwise, success becomes overwhelming. The journey toward success exposes your weaknesses, your impatience, your insecurity, your fear of criticism. And if you refuse to confront those weaknesses, they will sabotage you repeatedly. Success demands self-awareness. It forces you to confront excuses, laziness, inconsistency. And that confrontation is uncomfortable. But discomfort is the entrance fee. You cannot bypass it. You cannot outsource it. You must endure it. Not everyone will support your ambition. Sometimes the people closest to you feel threatened, not because they dislike you, but because your discipline highlights their complacency. And that tension can hurt. You may feel misunderstood, isolated, even guilty for wanting more. But wanting more does not make you selfish. It makes you driven. And drive requires courage. The courage to stand alone if necessary. The courage to continue when progress feels slow. The courage to fail publicly. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. No successful person avoided it. They just refused to let it define them. The dark truth about success is that it is not about winning once. It is about enduring repeatedly. Enduring boredom. Enduring doubt. Enduring criticism. Enduring setbacks. And endurance builds strength that cannot be faked. Eventually, you realize that success is less about external rewards and more about internal transformation. The discipline you develop. The resilience you build. The patience you cultivate. That transformation is the real reward. Money and recognition are byproducts. If you focus only on the byproducts, you miss the growth. Success is a responsibility. When you gain influence, Your example matters. Your words carry weight. And that responsibility requires maturity. You must guard your character. Protect your integrity. Manage your ego. Because losing your values in pursuit of success is not success. It is compromise. And compromise eventually costs more than failure. The world glorifies the highlight. The real story is in the discipline. In the quiet mornings. In the lonely nights. In the repetition nobody applauds. Success is not glamorous behind the scenes. It is structured. It is demanding. It is relentless. And it is worth it. Not because it makes you superior to others, but because it makes you superior to who you used to be. That is the light within the darkness. Success forces evolution. But only if you pursue it with integrity. If you chase it only for validation, it will exhaust you. If you chase it for growth, it will transform you. So understand this clearly. Success will not rescue you. It will test you. It will stretch you. It will expose you. It will demand more of you than you expect. More discipline. More emotional strength. More patience. More character. But if you are willing to give that, not temporarily, but consistently, success will not destroy you. It will refine you. And once you stop romanticizing success and start respecting the process behind it, everything changes. You stop chasing applause. You start chasing growth. You stop performing. You start becoming. And the moment you focus on who you are becoming instead of how you appear, you are already ahead. Because real success is not about being admired. It is about being aligned. And alignment is power. That is the dark truth about success. And that is where real success begins.